Welcome everyone! It's Friday. We're gonna start things here with an Ikoria Premier Draft against randos on Magic the Gathering Arena. This is ahead of our usual Friday afternoon chat gauntlet draft, which we will do after this one. So YouTube friends, look for that tomorrow. I'll put it up after this one today. And looking forward to that. We did some cube yesterday. I haven't put it up on YouTube yet. I don't even know if I'm going to. I felt so out of sorts yesterday. Looks like we got a Sailor Redemption, but I need to go to the other screen for it. Let me do that.
Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me, lads.
I mean, if they're gonna redeem memes in the middle of my opening, I gotta respect. Anyway, yesterday, I don't know, those of you who were here yesterday, I don't know if you noticed or not, or felt it like I was feeling it by the end, but it was actually a rough stream for me yesterday. I feel the older I get, the more I really work on saying and phrasing things in a way that allows me to say true things. I try to say things that are correct. I try to say things that are true. I try to say things that I've thought about and parse. You know, it's the little things. It's like when I'm typing an opinion on Twitter, I try to make sure to say I feel or I think, so that I soften it. You know, I try to do all the. But man, yesterday I just felt like everything I was saying was wrong. I had to correct everything I was saying, and I was making, and I wasn't even like huge punts, but I just felt like I was talking, and then I would get to the end of 30 seconds of talking and realize the whole thing was wrong, and I needed to say, oops, ignore that. Like, I was saying ignore that so much yesterday that I kind of want you all to ignore yesterday entirely. But it's a hard game, hard game to play, hard game to stream and talk about. But oh, I know I've earned some leeway, and I know we all have our ups and down days. I'm just kind of talking about how yesterday I really felt like was a down day for me yesterday. But yeah, so I'm going to try and say more correct things up front. I'm going to try and read cards today. You know, we joke that this is not a card reading stream, but honestly, yesterday felt embarrassing, especially when you read a card. You do read a card and still didn't read it. Like, there was one where I was like, well, here, let me read it. And then I concluded the exact opposite of what anyway, oh my goodness. Yes, I am human, and it's true, and we all deserve to make mistakes and have our rough days, and it's about the net positive of the whole thing. I know that, and that's why. But anyway, we're going to get back on it today, and if you want a net positive experience for your physical magic needs, I know where net positive is for that. That's at cardkingdom.com. They're my sponsor. I love them. They've been sponsoring me for quite a while now, and if you check them out via my affiliate link in the panels on Twitch here or in the notes on YouTube, that really helps out my stream because it lets them know you got there from here, and any purchases you make after making it over there from here are going to let them know their efforts to promote their site are working. And you're going to be so happy if you go there. Like, if you get physical magic stuff and you're not including Card Kingdom at least on your list of places to check out, you're leaving value on the table because they have such great inventory, prices, and shipping. So check them out. Thank you, Card Kingdom. Now let's see who's waiting for us in this queue. Ooh, we always love to start here. I don't know what else is in the pack, but I can't see passing a colorless bomb out of the rare slot. I mean, even if I see, like, maybe I guess I would. Here's a question: would you take Zenith Flare over Mechagodzilla? Like, Starix also excellent, and yeah, Ram Through and Great Horn also good. But I don't think we don't pass Godzilla. Yeah, that is pretty funny. All right, so let's take it. Note that we're passing a lot of green. Let's look at our what's going on. I always like to keep an eye on cycling. What's in here with cycling? We got a cycle one, 2 cycle ones, and a crystal. Okay, just keeping that in mind. And a Gigantha. Surprised we got past a Gigantha. And there's an uncommon missing. So, boy, this is a pretty loaded pack for the cycling deck, in that it has 2 of the key commons and the Cycle 1 memory leak. But these uncommons are sweet, and the rare. Like, but they didn't take Flare over Companion, because Flare is uncommon and all 3 uncommons are here. It could be Snare Tactician. If you really think that you want to force that deck, I suppose you could take a Snare Tactician out of here. Yeah, Curdle. Anyway, I'm going to take Gigantha. There's a lot of good stuff going on here, but this is largely a free card. So I'm going to take the largely free card. See if we can make that happen. Triome at the rare slot. Not liking this pack at all. Necropanther, Luis and Marsh had this come up in a Crack-a-Pack this week, and we're talking about how it just doesn't sing. It never really sings. I think Farfinder's probably where we want to be here. There's the rare, but this is not. I mean, if we were cycling, maybe, but yeah, Farfinder's the clear pick here. And with Gigantha being, I mean, this is really actually a nice start for flexibility. Although this, like, Farfinder is pulling us away from possibly getting into the cycling deck, just because this is not. Farfinder is good in just about every deck but the cycling deck. And I really like our openness here. We just need to have red or green, and we can play all of these, and we can even use, if we wanted to, we could Farfind for a red or green source to play this in a not red or green deck. Yeah, look at that. Parcel Beast now. Symbiote, interesting. Ram Through, interesting. Memory Leak, Cycle 1. But Parcel Beast is spicy and good and matches our Gigantha colors. I love this start. This is an excellent start, and it's a non-cycling start. I kept my eye on it, and I would have pivoted towards it if it made some sense, but we're getting, I think, good signals to head in this direction. Kind of makes me want to take a Sandworm here, but we could also take a Glimmerbell. Getting these 2s, and Glimmerbell Parcel Beast is an engine. So, oh yeah, we can't play Worm. Thank you, thank you. Gosh, we'll see how many times. Last time we had Gigantha, I made at least one pick that we couldn't play. So we'll see if I can keep that in mind here. Try and help me, chat. But it's really tough for me to remember that I'm building around a companion sometimes. Yeah, the land is a decent hedge also, but I think Glimmerbell and Parcel Beast are so strong, we just want to do that. And then on the 5C nonsense front, we can just take the Fertilid here, and we're kind of just heading towards it. Mentor is okay, but it's with what we're doing, I like this Fertilid a lot. You want the Capture Sphere? I just don't respect that as removal enough. I'll take it when it comes, but I just don't care about it enough to prioritize. Here, I think I like Gust over the Wag. But it's close. We have Glimmerbell. Oh, yes, Cardboard Live working. Update is, yeah, it looks like there's an update now. Thank you. Keep safe. I'll run it if I'm really feeling like we need to protect something. All right, well, we have Glimmerbell, and we're in blue. It's like, fine, I'll take Wag because people seem to want it over that, but the idea that we can't take Gust here or whatever because we don't have flyers yet. I mean, we're heading towards green blue. We'll get there. Do we want Channeled Force here? Yeah, there is a similar decision, but we have other stuff here that's actually competing because, like, we do have capability to go 5 color here. Yeah, I don't love that card either. I actually have never played this card, but it's not. Oh, I don't love it either. But yeah, we'll take a guess then. We'll split it up. You got one of each of those. Cool. We got a great horn back. We knew this pack was loaded. Let's see. It had the Starix at rare at uncommon, and it had ram through. So a ram through and a Starix were taken out of here, but we get a great horn, and that's lovely. Keep safe. This was just came up like this is playable, but some decks aren't really trying to interact with your stuff that way, and I hate that this can just be dead in your hand. I hate cards that have a floor of I can't cast this. But I'm going to take a mole here. Probably not play it. Spinneret's fine too, but we get this. We get as many of these as we want, right? I mean, this just comes around and around and around. Corpse Churn, if we wanted to touch on some black here, but I'll take a spinner. I almost do want a Corpse Churn as a possible hedge to the 5C nonsense stuff than this Spinneret's. I get that this quote overperforms, but you just don't need this. This has more application to me. Whoop. I don't know what we just took there, but hopefully as a close to last pick, it didn't matter much. What did we just take there? Oh, maybe it was just a glitch. We didn't take anything. I thought it double took. Like, I thought I accidentally double took something there. No, we had taken a mole already. Or did we take something else over that mole the first time? Maybe that's what it took. Well, if we took mole, that's great. That's probably what we... Oh, second gust. That's what it is. Good call. Excellent. Triome, we're not really interested in. Porcuparrot, though, we are. Porcuparrot works with Glimmerbell, and we already have we have red at least in our pile with Gigantha, so we wouldn't mind trying to splash the red. And maybe wheel a Naturalist. That would be nice. Doesn't always wheel, but this is a clear Porcuparrot to me. Yeah, now we want some Death Touch, right? Or some Otters. Archie seems good. Heron also good. Do you like Archie better than Heron here? These are similar. Oh yeah, sorry. There you go. See, I told you I'd forget. Told you I'd forget. We got to take Heron. Thank you, chat. I'm glad I'm not the only one, Brian. Chat bailing me out again. We'll take the Heron. Maybe we wheel that Mentor. I wouldn't mind the Mentor in this deck. And look, I'm going to remember, we can't take Boon of the Wish Giver because we're going to try and Gigantha, but we will take another Parcel Beast and enjoy how this deck is coming together. Yeah, David, we'll keep an eye out for fixing. I'm going to take another Heron here. We can take Rock Slide, too. We do need some removal. I'm going to wait on that, though. I think I would just take another Heron. We do want some interaction, though. We're not in the cycling deck, and Snare Tacticians, we have to be able to deal with them. I think so. I think 2 Herons is fine here. Yeah, I want to play 2 Herons. We do have a lot of card draw down now, though. Between 2 Dreamtail Herons and 2 Parcel Beasts, we should really be now focusing on removal, though. Maybe Deacon. If it had been more premium removal, then I would have gone for it. But I don't think Rock Slide is premium. It's good removal. It's good, absolutely. We could take Backwater here to support, or Tactics. That's double splash. We probably just want the Otter. Otter also works with Parrot. Yeah, I'm going to take Otter. We have Gigantha, but Otter is great with the Parrot again, so we got a lot of cool combos here. But anyway, yeah, I was saying, if you don't have removal for a Snare Tactician, you're gonna lose to cycling decks that have one. So I really want to keep that in mind here and make sure we come up with some things to manage a Snare Tactician. But Lord Dracus works. It actually works with Gigantha. We could take another Glimmer Bell, but Dracus, if we do find ourselves finally a good removal spell that we can take, and Blade Banish is here, but that's not what I mean when I say that. We can double up our removal. Yeah, nothing yet, but I think I'm going to spec on getting stuff back with Dracus over another Bell. Does that make sense, Funky? We have another pack to go, and we are prioritizing removal from here, so I'm going to take it with the intent to make it pay. Wow, we have another Dracus or a Great Horn. Curious what chat thinks on this one. This we can use right now. This is fixing, and we don't this. If we get an amazing set of instant and sorceries, next pack could be incredible. But Great Horn I'm going to select because it helps with fixing, and our fixing right now is this Great Horn, this Farfinder, and Gigantha. Probably like so. Yeah, but this isn't ideally this won't be a 4, but what this screams is we do need more 2s as well. So this Glimmer Bell seems great. Like, so does Godzilla, but it's double green, so we can't play it with Gigantha, right? I remembered! And then Glimmer Bell is kind of what we need, so. Before playing this game out, why do we need to are we running out of time or something? We already have a Terran, so I'll take a... Well, I don't think we're playing 2 of these, so I'll take at least a variety in our diet. Oh, I could have taken that combat trick, too. That would have been an okay place to take that. Here's the Mentor that I was saying we would take back. Mentor has underperformed my expectations, but I think it's still fine. And it's especially good with green, where you can launch some fatties. Frost Lynx does some stuff and is mutatable, but we 2s is where we want to be right now on the mutates. Our 3s and 4s are thick. We need to prioritize 2s and removal. I think I'm gonna... Let's take this over Convolute in case we want to add some black. All right, let's find some stuff to get back with Lord Dracus and kill. Although this might start to be the place where I do want to keep safe. If you don't have a lot of removal yourself, then making sure that you can keep your own stuff safe is legit. We can get a 3rd Parcel Beast, but we can take a Fire Prophecy or a Blood Curdle. We're not going to bother with Zerda here. Prophecy is a little more on color, yeah. We definitely want to do the Porky Parrot, and right now we don't really have something... I think this is the better removal in the abstract. But Prophecy is more toward... Like, if we do 3 color, if we just do Teamer, we'll be happy to be Prophecy. So, I'm going to take Prophecy. If you took Curdle, I don't blame you. And even if you took 3rd Parcel Beast, aggressive, but I also understand that. Not much to take here to keep on the Gigantha that I'm remembering. Can't do Archie with Gigantha. Can't do Smasher with Gigantha. Can't do Honey Mammoth. Or we bail on Gigantha and take what we want, you know. But I think this is an 8th card is pretty good. Yeah, let's take a Wag, right? That'll help. That gives us 4 early plays. More Godzilla, but Avian Oddity looks fine here. Oh, Glimmerbell. We've been wheeling these pretty okay, but yeah, this is removal, but it's not removal for Snare Tactician, which is a problem. But I guess you value this way more than I do. I think Capture Sphere is clunky and on the removal front, kind of bad. Charge. Yeah, we could take this for removal instead. I like this over this. Sure. We'll take the green removal. I don't like this either, though, for what it's worth. Boy, this has not been a great pack. I'm not going to take Nipper. Nipper is only good if you can reliably cast it on 2. I guess maybe, okay, if you want to do it for Porky Parrot combos, there's some fairness there. And also, this is just a lousy pack. I don't know if we're going to play this. I don't like Ivy Elemental, even though we're mutating a lot. It just feels bad at every point in the curve. And so Ivy Elemental is an aura. Ivy Elemental is an aura that says target mutated creature gets +X+X. And, you know, and I just don't, doesn't seem good enough to me. You set it yourself up for a 2-for-1, Brian. It's like, it's never that good. It's never that good wherever you cast it on curve, and then it's not even good. Then you're 2-for-1ing. I think it's just another Frost. We can look at this. Like, if we take Frosty, we can cut, like, Excavation Mole. And right now, we don't have it. I mean, there's the Boot Nipper, but we'll wheel this land, I think. The other one came very late, so I don't think anybody's caring about the... well, this is the black people are suggesting that we could run because of Death Touch ping combos. It is a powerful thing to do. We could add a Blitz Leech as removal and more turn towards black. A Facet Reader would allow us to play something else on 2 and then be able to set up the rest of our draws. Because again, we're still pretty low on 2. I don't want to play this Keep Safe. I think I'm going to take the Facet Reader. I know we can't mutate on it, but I want things to do on 2. Leech was close. Yeah, this is a perfect land. Time for this land. Gremlin is... No, Vargan. I think Gremlin is actively terrible. That may be the card I'm happiest to see any opponent play. That actually sees play sometimes is that Gremlin. Vargan is pointing out, though, I will acknowledge, Vargan, that you're pointing out that Gremlin on things that tap is a good combo. I acknowledge that. I still don't want it here, though. Another Wag? Will we play this many Wags? I don't know, but there's nothing else here we'd possibly play. I guess maybe I should take that card draw. But we have plenty of card draw, which is just not what we need out of black. Yeah, exactly. Oh, look, wow, Aven Oddity came back, but we are going to take the Glimmerbell as just really setting us up to try and do Glimmerbell, like 3 Glimmerbells when you have a Porky Parrot and 2 Parcel Beasts it's real synergy. Like, we're really doing it on that front, right? We could take this and maybe even run it. Not taking another Giraffe. I don't think we're playing any of that. All right, well, we got lots of cuts. That's good news. The 2/2 for 2. We saw one of them, but I guess so. Or maybe the packs didn't have them. Keep in mind, we did see out of pack 1, Starix and Ram Through taken out of our pack 1 pick 1 by the wheel. So we're definitely up against at least 2 other green drafters. Yeah, let's cut the moles. Let's also look at our overall numbers here. 26-6. So obviously we're just cutting our worst creatures. We're going to throw Gigantha there, though, and that's 1 cut. This is down. There's a Gust in the sideboard even. I don't think we're playing 3. We're probably not playing the Fumes, honestly. Did we get there on Lord Dracus? What are we getting? We're doing, probably not doing Keep Safe. Looks like we did not get there on Lord Dracus other than the Gusts. We could put in all these Gusts and just Lore Gust, I guess. But yeah, I think we can cut it. It's just not quite doing enough. And same thing, yeah, I agree on Boot Nipper. Let's stop pretending on the black. Let's just make this Teamer. Yeah, that's true. We do have a charge. I'll at least fully take a look at all that, because it was charge, but it's really 2 Gusts or a third, and fire, charge, and 2 Gusts. That's pretty slim to be running this, I think. Yeah, we can cut a Wag, especially since we got the bells. Yeah, we could try 3 Gusts and just really keep them off kilter. Maybe I do cut the Facet Reader, since we picked up enough to do in our early turns between 2 Brushwag and 3 Bell. Oh yeah, here, let me get to deck building. Sorry. Unhinged lands. I don't think we have the American flag. Here's your choices. This kind of has red, white, and blue in it. You mean Mana Vault? I don't see Mana Vault. You mean this? I'm not. Maybe I don't know my art. Is this the Mana Crypt? Okay. I didn't know that was Mana Crypt art. Suggestion to cut a Frost Lynx if we're going to be doing all this bouncing. Could cut a Terron. We don't need that. Yeah, Jinx and I. Jinx! I don't think you really want to go down another Wag. That puts us pretty low on early action. I think I agree that this is also 16 land with the double Great Horn and fairly low curve, because we can mutate the Heron as well. So our curve actually tops at 4 in this deck. So we'll definitely cut a land here. I'll cut one. We'll fix the lands later, but just to see where we're at numbers wise, I think that's correct. And yeah, we do have a 5th. You're right. We top out at 5. And one more cut. I was leaning towards this. So let's do it. We'll cut that. Yeah, I think Reader is the correct. Cutting the Reader is right. No Reader, so no reading. Let's see. Tron had what on the lands? You wanted unhinged? And then we'll let it suggest again, and then we'll tweak. All right. We are trying to cast Fire Prophecy and Porcuparrot alone as our red cards. And we have a Swiftwater Cliffs and a Farfinder. We're not self-milling. You could make an argument for one mountain, because that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that can go get us a mountain. Oh, 6. Six ways to go fetch a mountain, and as long as we don't mill that mountain, it's gonna be there for us. So I am gonna keep it to 1 mountain actually, and yeah, Gigantha is even a 7th, and so then we have this gives us 8 blue plus the Farfinder and stuff. What are we trying? We do want to do Wag, and we do want to do Great Horn. I think we need to swap it like this. I think this is correct. What do you think? And anybody? Did somebody have deck box? Who had deck box? Wasn't it? Was it Houdini? Well, we'll leave it on, well, I guess we have to have it match our title. All right, well, I'm going to do it then. Let's go to Battlefield Right. Let's define this format. We are on Ico Premiere. I don't get the blanks for Bell. What's the joke, Mike? Anyway, I'll leave it here for now. Ah, like Glimmer, whatever you mutate with. Okay, I get your joke. No, I'm not gonna use that. I'm looking forward to this deck. What do you think it's gonna do? Let's par pull this. We're gonna go P-par. That should do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's already, I was beaten to it, that's all. This is weird. I feel like we're stuck. Like, Arena might be stuck here or something. We did have a recent update, so maybe there's some weirdness. I'm never sure what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. I guess what we do is wait. So we have a Great Horn. We have 2 green. We have no 2s. We have no way to mutate. Like, I think too much needs to go. This is one of those spots where I think we need to mulligan, because I'm asking for 2 things. One of my metrics for mulligans is, if you ask yourself, well, what does this hand need to be good? Oh, this hand just needs an island and a 2. Oh, shoot. I'm asking for too much, you know? Like, if I'm asking for something else to do on 2 and a specific land, that's too much that needs to go right for the hand to be good. So let's mulligan. And that looks a million times better, right? I think we just get rid of the Frost links here, but maybe it's one of the 2 mutate targets. Because these are kind of doing, like, we want a mutate target, but we don't need 2, right? I kind of like... yeah, Lynx is on curve, and I'm gonna ditch the Wag. Why not Heron? Because Heron's where we're trying to get to, Flower. Like, Heron is... my whole plan to recover from our mulligan is to mutate this onto a Glimmerbell or a Frost Lynx. Or we mutate a Great Horn. Anyway, this is looking good now. Good mulligan. Yeah, I think the tap land kind of made it straightforward because we really needed to start on tap land in order to curve out from there, right? So we didn't have time to play the Great Horn, or the Wag anyway. All in the sense of mutate Great Horn onto Glimmerbell? Absolutely. Mutating Great Horn onto anything. All right, this is looking good. Go get our red. Next turn we'll go Gigantha, and then after that, with 6, 7, we can go Lynx, mutate Heron onto Lynx. We could also kill some stuff. But we're gonna go Gigantha here anyway. Yeah, we're not going to try for the Wag. Although we can even kill the Wag with this. I mean, is it power? Oh yeah, power. So yeah, we won't do. Don't worry, I'm not going to make that mistake. I don't even mind sending this into the scatter mana because this is actually not even that important to us. Like, these. I think these are, well, because this uses all our mana, Surion. If this lands, then we get to untap and have lots going on next turn. But at the end of the day, this is actually, I think, less important to what we're doing than double spelling. You know, I just want to do this, and then if they cancel it, that's fine. I like our next turn just fine. So, good call. I like that you called it out and then we talked about it, Surion, but I'm fine with that result. Whoa. Whoa. Speaking of 0 for 1s, Tron. Back-to-back 0 for 1s for Oppo. Also why I don't particularly like this card. And that scatter is no big deal. Let's go. Although, let's see. We might want to get Heron down here. But I think we just go Frost Lynx, tap the Naturalist, kill the Dracus, and just get him. That's the other option. We can just mutate. But then we kind of don't have this as removal anymore. So, yeah, I just like 2 spelling the way I described. And the trouble is then, of course, we have this Heron against a known scatter. But then they also have to get their... They have to deploy to the board or we just win. So I'm not even worried about the scatter. And Lynx tapping down Naturalist is takes him off mana.
All right, everyone, chill.
Yeah, they're missing land drops. And now we can like choose which one of these we want them to counter. Like maybe we'll give them Brushwag, or we'll say here, either counter the Brushwag. If you let us have the Brushwag, we get to start pumping with it. And if you don't, then if you counter it, then we have the Heron. All right. And this is fine. I mean, they let what is going to be a 7/7 trampler pretty soon. I mean, we need 2 more lands, but you know, there's one of them. Oppo sees the writing. A fine start. I get 8 cards. Do you, Oppo? How many cards does Oppo get? Oh, they only get 7. And this is a Sneep. Parcel Bell is amazing, and on 3 is kind of perfect because you spend 2 to mutate and then you have the 1 left over to activate. Oh yeah. We're up against cycling. Let's see how we do. We could also Fertilid here, but I'm just getting on the Parcel Beast. And of course, with the bell, basically what this says is for 2 and a blue, we get to look at the top card of our library, and if it's a land card, put it into the battlefield, and if we don't, we draw it. You know, I mean, it's just like for 2 and a blue, draw a card. If it's a land, play it. Whoa. Risen Beef is nice, Sir Elgar. I hadn't heard that before. I like it. Looking like a great cycling deck so far. Oops, not that. That. Land, land, land. Don't usually root for land, but I wouldn't mind accelerating into a Gigantha here. And our dude flies, so there's that. We could bounce their Stinger, but I think we'll wait on that. I like Fertilid. Fertilid activate Parcel Beast once. This is generally a family-friendly stream. I would ask you not to use language in chat that you wouldn't use in front of a 11-year-old, you know? I do sometimes. Chat knows I slip up sometimes, but I call it my, you know, how on network TV you get a certain number of S-bombs per evening or whatever. Sometimes I use an S-bomb. We tried it. We try to be good. We try to be family friendly around here. your best friend's, you know, an 11-year-old who belongs to, who's the child of somebody you really like. Yeah, Lynx is nice. We can throw down this, drop this Wolverine. We could also, again, just cast our Gigantha. Doesn't really help with our hand, only because it only taps effectively for a blue. So like this taps for 1 mana, given our current hand. Yeah, but we can do, we have Lynx and Gust. I like that. Let's do that. It takes a turn off from Parcel Beasting, which I'm a little not sure about, because like, boy, we just want to do that as much as we can. That's true. We can use it. Gigantha makes 5 mana, but you can't spend it except on colored effects. All right, let's go. You can also go Lynx Gust. I'm gonna go Lynx. Well, we can do it in either order. Like, does it really matter whether we lynx it and then gust it, or gust it and then lynx it? I think I'm not going to gust this turn. I'm going to Parcel Beast again. I like getting action out of the Parcel Beast while we can, and I'm even going to offer Fertilid. They won't take it. If they do, I'm happy. See, we get damage in anyway. But maybe we were supposed to just make a 5/5. You're not that, you know, I'm probably overthinking it, and Reed is right, and, you know, just making a 5/5 doesn't suck. But it also, keeping up mana to draw a freaking card every turn is also not very sucky. If we hit a land on Beast, do we activate Fertilid? Is it tapped? Okay, it's not tapped. Yeah, then, yeah, sure. Of course. I think so. Yeah. Definitely would activate Fertilid if we can find land. But to that end, we'll do it from here. Well, start mowing them down. Let's start mowing them down. And let's get going on it. Yeah, let's kill Wolvie. And I'm gonna wait. Maybe they'll forget. I guess we should kill the Stinger before it can cycle. Oh yeah, we should play land too. Thank you. Play land. We can also just otter, or we could gust. What if we? What? No, I just want. Yeah, we're gonna play land, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to gust. I think we should kill Stinger. This is just too valuable. Let's do it while we can. And I'm gonna not waste time with it either. Now, even if they kill this, we've gotten insane value. We might gust that, but keep in mind they get both back, so we'd be giving them both of these back again. It doesn't really accomplish all that much. Should we chump? I don't... We're taking 7, and at most they could make it go 8, 9, 10, 11, or double this to go 8, 9, 10. It's still 11, so I think 11 is the most we can take, and we can handle that, so we're not going to block. Yeah, we could get flared out. I barely even track it because there's just not much we can do about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I hardly play around Zenith Flare because there's. I mean, you should try to keep your life total in mind if you can, I suppose. And maybe that's that's the argument for chumping. You can just get all this value, but it doesn't matter. How do we kill this? When you say kill, what do you mean? Shoot the flyer. Why are we shooting the flyer? Oh, do it twice. Shoot. Yeah. Sorry, double shoot. Yeah. Let's just do that. Although I almost think, yeah, we can shoot the flyer, chump Marm. I forgot my own. I forgot the Glimmer Bell underneath there for a second. So yeah, let's take out the flyer. Mow him down. Yeah, shoot, gust is good. I like it. Keeps our life total up and keeps us out of dead to Zenith Flare range. Yeah, we could have done, I like setting, we could have just killed it, but now they have to recast it and then we can kill it, right? So let's drop the wag. I'm gonna keep the Porky Parrot activation ready. Because this does 2 to the face. Like, there's not that much difference between attacking for 3 and pinging face for 2. Remember, this can go to face. So, for 1 point of damage, I'm willing to keep it around and make it so that they can't play a 2 toughness creature. All right, so can we just win? Let's see. We can shoot this twice, and that costs 4. We can pump once, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can get in for 7. And we can Heron and still kill the tiger. So let's start by killing this flyer. And maybe we just kill them with the face damage. Let's see about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do 9. But 10 if we just attack with the parrot and then so 10 is not 12. Yeah, we could have forced a block, but like here we're forcing the action through. I like that. Let's go. Yeah, we'll do this. Oh, did I miss lethal? Oh, would be unfortunate, but hopefully 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, I guess I didn't miss lethal. Now, how did I miss lethal? What was the lethal play, Mabinap? I didn't see it. This deck is sweet. I don't know how good it is, but this deck is sweet. Seems pretty good. Another spot where we're just having too much asked of this hand. So we're going to try this instead, and we're going to keep this instead. And we have Farfinder, land. So this is obviously this is the core of our keep. Parcel Beast, part of that core. This is one of our only removal spells. Otter is something the Parcel Beast could potentially mutate on, although you don't even need to mutate Parcel Beast. I'm hesitant to send the charge away because it's one of our few removal spells, but we do have interaction. Gust is pretty far from casting and being good. Yeah, let's get rid of Gust. Charge could be good on 3 even, but Gust is a long way off from being good. 2 damage is removal on turn 3, Lizard. It's not your sexiest, but it can be. You can still use it. And, again, it's not necessarily a removal with this hand, but it's some of our only removal, so I want to hold it. And I also like having it in our opener, because then, like, this is such a terrible top deck, because then you don't have the thing. This is actually great in your opener, because we'll find a big thing eventually, and then boom, it's removal. Really, we need a land, though, to ensure we Farfind. Come on, deck. I'll even take a tap land. I won't complain. Just give me any land in the deck off the top, please. Any land at all, and I'll be decently happy. All right. Thank you, deck. Appreciate that. Let's go fetch our blue. I like mutating Parcel onto Farfinder. Farfinder's already given us our value. I don't care what happens to this 1/1. We already got our island out of it. It did its job. But if we Parcel Beast onto it, we get to attack and do the Risen Reef thing. So that's really powerful. And that is, in fact, what we're going to do. We don't have enough blue? What do you mean? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Bell. We could wait. You want to go? Bell, so that we can beast onto the Bell. I don't know. I think I like doing this, but this gets like getting this going now is pretty good. Yeah, we could just gust it too, set it all back. That's true. We can also we can attack and activate, and then might even get the land we need to Bell. So I'm doing it. And it's literally a free attack, so I'm also going to attack. Yep. Marmoset, too valuable for them to even block. And then we're going to... Doesn't matter. We're trying to find an island for the Bell. And it does tap this so that this gets in, but we're going to do it. Didn't find island, unfortunately, but we did ramp. So now, even if we don't draw a land, we get Gigantha, so that's nice. Yeah, you're right. I was never blocking anyway, but some people are tentative enough that they wouldn't attack into it, but anybody should. Like, there's just no way. Well, I'm going to take the free attack again. We do need to charge that, but we don't have anything to charge it with yet. So I think it's time for the Giganta, and then next turn we have a lot of things. We have a lot of mana. Charge with Giganta? No, it's not in our hand. I don't think any line that involves activating a Parcel Beast can be horrible, because this is just such value town. I just can't blame you for wanting to get your value out of it before Oppo does something about it. But at the same time, 2/4 is tough for the cycling deck to deal with. It dodges a lot of their typical removal. I mean, it still dies to like the Flame Spill, but Parcel Beast as a 2/4 is in a pretty good spot against their removal. So I'm a little more okay with not taking full advantage of it right now, you know. But here we go. This is tough. I don't know if it would be insane. It would just be better. Like, there's plenty of instant speed bounce. It wouldn't be insane. It'd just be good. Well, if we bell, we can gust for cheap. And then if we hit a creature, we can charge with Giganta. Bouncing on their turn to give full mana to open charges for 2 mana seems crazy to me. I couldn't quite parse that, Brian. But yeah, we're gonna gust Marm for sure. Brushwag. Now I think we attack. Oh, I see. You were giving me a line if it were instant. Yeah, well, can't do anything about that now. I'm going to leave Giganta actually to try and trade with the Reflection. This is what I'm doing. I didn't attack here because we're at 9 against a cycling deck. I really want to be able to reflect, to do something about the reflection. Yeah, well, we can guess the snare too, I suppose. We could still do that. But it would cost us... Giganta would be tapped. So that... That's true. That's true. We could do it. Fair enough. That's a great point. Like, they probably do it all anyway. But also, like, we could get greedy and parcel for a land. I think I'm gonna parcel. I'm gonna get greedy. All right. Didn't find it. But I'm also willing to chump here. Although it's hard to chump a trampler. We'll see if that... I got greedy, but we'll see. See if I get punished. Yeah, we can start parroting. Again, we did that last game, right? We're not 2 damage is not 3, but being able to untap it, if we can if we pair it on the bell, we can start pinging. We can machine gun, but it's still kind of it does 3, right? If we pair it the bell, we untap, we go 1, untap 2, untap 3. So maybe pair it on bell gets us to the place where we can start mowing down tacticians and marmosets. Yeah, that's a good point. Charge now gets us. We can actually use this charge now, and you can see why this is just mediocre removal, right? It's a bad top deck. As someone was saying, it's not really removal at 2, and that was true, but it did at least live up to what I was saying. We are going to draw something eventually that turns it into removal, but it was a... they might have been deciding whether they were attacking with Fox or cycling it, but they probably have a cycle 1 here. It'd be a very good cycle 1 if they have it. All right, they don't have cycle 1, clearly. Let's see. Is there any reason to... Wow, they did it defensively? I'm really surprised they didn't go for us. I figured, well, if I were in their spot, I would have gotten in there, but yeah, I thought they were cycled out. Is there anything to do with this mana? We could pump the Brushwag, but again, it only works now, so we're just gonna let it happen. Tap in response to do what? I mean, sure, we can tap in response, but like, it doesn't do anything. Extended art bundle? If it was cash, most certainly not. If it was gems, maybe. I can't remember. That's pretty good. Really activating the reflection is interesting. It's too bad we don't have something with 4 power that we can take out the reflection with. But we can take out the snare tactician, and that's the most important thing. What? Did I just screw up? What just happened? Oh, I ran... sorry. Time ran out? Dang it. Well, now it's going to pass my turn. Crap! Clock got me. Sorry, chat. I thought we actually had an hourglass. Now I gotta say no counter. Oh, good. We still get to do it. Whew! Whew! I'll do it fast this time. I'll do it fast. That was lucky. And now I'm gonna mutate onto Glimmer. And you wanted to mutate here so we could kill Fox. I'm trying to keep a little bit wider. It's precarious, I know. Let's see. Well, nothing to do. We can put some damage on the Fox, or we can go to face. I guess we go face. Better than damage on the Fox. This has the reptilian reflection has trample, so we're gonna have to just take that. I mean, we could be dead here, honestly. Like if they have a bunch of cycling, they could get the Fox big enough and the reflection out, and then we're like chumping the Marmoset and and we might have to put the Parcel Beast in harm's way. I answered that question, D. Skadoosh with no faith says this is loss number 1.
Your friend here is only mostly dead.
So, now we are forced to chump. If by some miracle they're out of cycling, our Parcel Beast lives. It's not going to live, but we have to make this block. We did not attack last turn. Yeah, we're going to draw off Beast, but got to block first. They must be out of cycling, right? They must be. Yeah, they double. I mean, there's so many things we just can't play around, right, Wang? Wang called it, but we can't play around that.
Is this a dead man, Doctor? Very dead, Mr. Spock.
Is charge uncommon because it hits planeswalkers at sorcery speed? Just seems bad for an uncommon. I mean, you can have bad uncommons. Like, it may be that they had, you know, rammed through at uncommon and beast at common and decided, you know what, green needs some help. Let's put the better removal spell at common and the worst one at uncommon that's more situational, you know? Yes, this is pretty sneaky. We don't have a 2, but we got a great 3 into 4, or, you know, 1 at 3 into 3. Maybe we find a bell, and it's even better. We're up against Yorion. No 2, unfortunately, but we'll get ourselves going here. No, I didn't think about charge plus ping. That would have been interesting. Yeah, maybe if we got the reflection, we could have won that one, Allie. Good call. Oh, I don't know if they did, of course, Tron. I'm just saying that's the kind of thing that the development team might do, you know? Where do I rate Yorion? As a companion, it really depends on the quality of the rest of your deck, I find.
All right, everyone, chill.
Because if you have super bombs, putting your super bombs an extra 20 cards deep in your deck seems pretty, like a hefty cost. If you've just got a bunch of whatever, then go for it. This is crazy, though. Companioning Yorion when you've got these components of a cycling deck, you have to have a pretty insane cycling deck for me to want to companion Yorion in it. That being said, what are we doing here? Heron, Great Horn. We go Heron this turn, we get a card, and we get to Gust cheaply next turn, so I like doing that. I think you can play it. There's no reason not to run it. You need some good cards. Even in a mutate deck, or in a cycling deck, you'll play, you know, just decently excellent creatures, you know? No sense staying back on defense against snare tacticians. The beasts are lining up. We can Lynx and Gust. What about Lynx and Gust? Although we also have the Gigantha, we can just play, make him do some tapping. Let's first go to combat and make him tap our Heron. See, I like Gust on the Fox, I think. But we should take a turn off to just get Gigantha down here. I hear you, but I'm going to do that next turn. Let's get Gigantha down. We'll take a big smack, but then next turn we got some action. Maybe they'll be out of cycling, and our Gigantha will stay untapped, and they won't be able to attack at all because we'll just have this excellent defense because they're out of cycling. Well? Hey! Well, we don't know yet. They might be cycling here. Let's see. Well, we can Gust the Venturer. So we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana technically this turn. And we can go... So we could go, like... We could even Great Horn onto the Heron to draw. Although this is odd. We're definitely going to Gust the Fox. So maybe we start there. Let's see what we get after we Gust the Fox. Because we know we want to do that. Find us another land. And another Heron. Wow. I'm going to do the Great Horn, mutate, and draw a card. Well, we could, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, but if we do, hold on, we got to play this first. There we go. Let's do that. I like it. Mix it up. And again, even though they are kind of showing themselves to be maybe out of cycling, maybe. I'm not gonna... This can't block this anyway, so we're gonna attack. Oh yeah, I should have tapped for mana. That was silly. I got a little distracted because of what was going on, but I don't think we would have would we have mutated? Maybe. I don't know if I would have, but again, I should have thought about it. Yeah, it draws a card, but I think I like going wide at this point. Try to overcome Snare Tactician by volume of creatures. Let's go... Yeah, let's move to attacks. Let them tap our stuff, right? The only question is whether we want to beast on any of them, but... Could have tapped, but we have no instance, so it didn't matter. Did we... Yeah, that's true, Mike. Mike's point is that by letting him tap Gigantha, we don't have that mana anymore. But of course, if they hadn't had the cycling, I would have maybe wanted to attack with it. But we still have 1, 2... We have 4, 5, 6, 7... Gotta stay back now again. Have enough... Yeah, we can go Lynx. What about Lynx and Hardcast Parcel? You want Great Horn over Parcel? I guess Great Horn threatens to kill Commando and Venturer, so that makes some sense. And then we can think about mutating Parcel Beasts after this. We'll tap the Commando. Still have to overcome an eventual 4/5 flyer as well. I mean, we have ours, but this Snare Tactician is just... ridic. Alright, well, interesting. I don't want to lose to this deck. Come on, deck. Where's our stuff? Let's show this deck what's up. Putting it on the Venturer means we need 2 even creatures to be able to block it. They'll probably put it there. Good thing we do have even creatures coming. Fertilid. Should play this land yet? Where are we? What are we doing? What are we doing? I want to kill this Tactician or we're just not going to be able to win. That's the problem, as usual. Tactician lives, you have a hard time winning. Let's start with Parcel Beast onto Lynx. You want to mutate onto Fertilid? Well, we can do both, right? I'm gonna do one onto the Lynx and the other onto the Fertilid. No cycle to tap the Heron. Do we believe this? Like, here's the thing. We can't block their big attacker with it. Yeah, I think we have to. We got our big evens on the ground here. Can't block Venture, but it can block the other stuff. That's why it was worth considering. But I think we have to try and win, right? And that means getting them to 0. See what human they want to make large. Got a 6/6 tactician. If they send it, I might gang block it with everything I got. Like, seriously, take what you want. It's a 6/6. It doesn't have... What? Did I have this wrong? How does that work? As long as it... Oh, it doesn't have vigilance. Sorry. You guys are right. I'm wrong. Great. So as a 5/6, they can... that means they can't even kill this beast. So that's great. I'm going to throw everything on it. Wait, right now nothing dies. Maybe they forgot they don't have vigilance? All right, maybe Oppo's made the same mistake I did. But it's not going to die. We don't need to activate it. Let's see if... Nope, Oppo just thought the same thing I did, that's all. Oppo messed up. I messed up too. I was thinking it was a 6/6. There's a lot of words on this card. Look at all those words. So many dang words. We're not out of this yet though. Let's go to attacks first. Heron just bounces. I guess we're just on defense now, unfortunately. Yeah. Dump hand and pass, and we still get our Parcel Beast activation. And I'm gonna draw on their turn. Sky Nomad got to come out to play eventually here. In doing so, it could make a big human again via Tiger. If they attack, they could blink the Commando to get something going. I like our spot if we can extend this game, and getting rid of that Tactician sure helps. So this, to me, is clearly about the intent to cast Yorion, so it's a free attack. They might have the 4/2 dude, but we'll give up a bell for that. It could be Lurking Deadeye, but if I would love for them to spend a turn killing our Glimmerbell instead of playing a huge flyer. So, I will let them do that. I think this is just that they're going to cast the flyer and get the 1/1 back anyway with Commando. If they blink to even, at the very least, the Heron still can block and eat. And again, I imagine we'll be able to find something with an odd casting cost in here. Great, you got it. Dead Bell. I guess we could make this smaller to thin. I'm going to do it. Should have done that first if I was going to do it, honestly. All right. that's pretty good. We can get something up into the air to help protect up top. And we can start. So now I kind of wish I hadn't. I wish I had the 4-6. But at least it starts to bounce with the Yorion. $17 cards, so we do have some room to move there. We can't do Archie because we passed like 7 Archies in the draft because we're doing the old mentor thing here. Or sorry, yeah, companion, not mentor. We are doing the mentor thing, but companion is the word I was trying to say. All right, and 8/8 Death Touch, but it doesn't have Trample, so we have we can still chump it a bunch. Nice. If we can find... I don't know, what's the biggest thing we could kill with that right now? Oh, I don't have... Oh, that's right. Wait. Finish. I forgot about Cardboard Live. I'm going to try and get that going for y'all. Charge could kill... This is on even now, so we could kill the Venturer. We could also try to get Oppo to block one of our flyers and finish off one of their other ones. Let's just charge. Let's just take the one we've got, though, and maybe Mechagodzilla will get lucky and get Death Touch or something, and we can fight their Death Toucher. Yeah, that's true. We can just have our flyers grow. Yeah, we can even pump the WAG to trade with all the mana we have. First strike. If we want to grow our flyers, oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're gonna deck first. Yeah, we got to get Death Touch. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. What do we do about that? I guess we get the Brushwag big enough to trade with it, right? So we only take once. That's fine. We gotta chump something here. Or we could try and get 8 power in front of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then like 7, 8. Like we put everything in front. Glimmerbell's gonna get bigger with the Mentor, so I think we want to give up the Great Horn here. It's our least important. And I was looking for a gang block, but I don't like it. We'll try and be big enough next turn to trade with it. I'll wait. Be patient, be patient. Now do it. Well, we got a 1 in 9 to get their Death Touch counter y'all are hoping for. I'm not holding my breath. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. So we don't quite have the double pump yet here. But 7, 7 plus something else. Like we could play the Farfinder. I'm going to play the Farfinder. Sorry, I know I might not be playing perfectly, but I'm out of hourglasses, so I gotta do stuff. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 pumps. I'm gonna go with this play for the turn. Flyer. Yeah, we could just keep chumping. We can chump with the Farfinder, but eventually they get so much life, it's hard for us to do. Anyway, again with the no attacks, and we'll see what Appa wants to do here. Skadoosh, you're not wrong. The question is, does it need to die this turn? And now we might just not be able to win. Ouch. We're not going to win in the long run there. This has been an epic battle, but I think the Bastion might be the game ender. Oh, don't even... Cards in deck doesn't matter, Mensch. We're playing against a Companion Yorian. Guess who's ahead on the deck life? We do have Poke Parrot, so maybe we can, maybe that's our only, but even then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like, we have to kill all their remaining creatures without taking any more damage, you know? Yeah, lifelink from Mecha Godzilla is about our only hope now. Yeah, they should just attack with everything. We can't win if they... I don't know why they're not attacking with everything. Like, maybe there's this world in which we crack back for the win somehow that they're worried about, but I don't see it. We have to trade with that thing. Let's try. I don't think we have to chump. Let's see, we get... they can make it a 9. We can go 8 here. So we need to put something else on it. I guess... Yeah, I know. Thank you for the reminder, though. You know I forget that kind of stuff. I'm on it, though. I know it's 9. I like Glimmer. That hurts. So now we're chumping, so I'm just going to mentor. Oh yeah, I should have pumped. Sorry, I thought I was going to double pump the WAG and then didn't. This is where I've kind of given up on this game. We're just dead. Like, we were dead when this hit, so it's been a little deflating to try and figure out what to do here, because we can't win. That might help if it did permanence. But yes, I should have wingspan to keep the thing alive. It would have died. It doesn't matter, though. That's why. Dionysus is not even a pump. It's not even a punt D. It died anyway. That's the thing. There was no point in it. It didn't change, literally changed nothing. You had to tell me what would have been different if I had pumped the mentor. Everything there was going to die anyway. It literally didn't matter. So we got a gust. Can we do anything with this to somehow... I just don't think we can. Like, again, the Bastion makes it so that we can't win this. But I guess we'll take something out. Yeah, remove the lifelink. Makes sense. Let's start there. And... maybe we'll get lifelink here? No. Yeah, if Oppo's not going to go out full out, we can do that. We're just mostly dead.
Your friend here is only mostly dead.
If we swing with 5 power flyers, what happens? We can swing with this one. No, I don't think we attack. Oh, I'm working on Cardboard Live, sorry. It's trying. Hold on. See if CBL works now. Try that. Oh, now it's wigging out again. I had Cardboard Live looking normal for a second, then it wigged out on me. They figured it out, everybody. Well, they get to kill whatever they want with the death touch we know they have. But this is not lethal. We only go to 1, so... I assume this card maybe is something that kills us, but we'll see what we can do here. Could even do it like dead, dead. Oh, not dead. I guess we'll do it. Try to get everything dead. No need to do this though. If they have anything, we lose, so we might as well keep everything alive. We don't want everything dead east, but like, I mean, we could do some bouncing. But we're not dead to this 6, so I think we do want everything dead. Right, but Bastion, this is 6, and we're at 7. Yeah, I like the block, Mike, so I just let the timer go. One-time life link. Not bad. Lifelink! Sorry, I shouldn't have swung with the mentor, you're right. I just got excited. Hopefully that doesn't cost us. Yeah! Come on! Come on! That was amazing! Where are you? Where are you? Who's... Someone out there called me dead. Mwah, ah, 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 ah. Nice! Well, let's be fair, Skadoosh. Yes, Skadoosh is being completely fair. I too doubted my ability to win that game, but to be fair, we won because Oppo punted. Like, if Oppo had pushed all in on their Bastion advantage earlier, we wouldn't have been able to recover. So, I presumed our Oppo would play correctly, and they made a couple of mistakes that let us stay in it. All right, we're going to keep this and hope we find our land to be able to Great Horn onto a bell here. Mike, do you think, am I wrong though, Mike? If they had moved in and just shoved, like when we, before, pre-lifelink, if they had shoved like one turn earlier, I don't think we could have won. They had a huge life cushion, right? And then they attack with a token and, yeah. Well, we got land, but it's not the one we wanted. I'm gonna go ahead and bell and hope we find an untapped land. Oh, mostly dead? Sure.
Your friend here is only mostly dead.
I do appreciate all of those bits, as Nantuko points out. Thank you so much for the tips. I didn't find a land, but we have another play at least. We'll probably just drop another bell to max our mana, though. Basic Mountain is a known... That very well could be, what's his name? The guy who does coverage for SCG. Yeah, Patrick Sullivan, thank you. That's his nickname, but not that somebody else couldn't use it, but could be Patrick Sullivan. Here we could, Great Horn... we Great Horn, Wag, or we could Otter. Also Freeze. I think Great Horn, Mutate, and Wag is where we go. Great Horn mutating on Glimmerbell is so good. We have our mountain, so let's get extra... Well, got everything we need, really. Get extra blue. Yeah, more blue for untaps is a good point. We keep Bell back to block Stinger or attack for an extra point. I think I keep it back to block Stinger. We're in a bit of a... We're always in a damage race with cycling, so we should look to net the most life we can. Perfect, perfect, perfect sequencing for the cycling deck. I mean, seriously, you can't do better in my mind than... maybe the only thing missing here is a Fox on 1. Fox on 1, Stinger on 2, Reflection on 3, Tactician on 4 with a 1-mana cycle is like, mwah. So the only thing they missed here is just having a Fox on 1. I know, right, Razor? It's like, oh, this format is so good till you run into the cycling deck and it's like, ah, well. Gigantha or Mecha? I'm gonna go Gigantha. You like Mecha and Untap? I like getting the 5/5 out. My biggest mistakes have been today, like, was not playing the Gigantha early. Mecha is reasonable though because it gets the counters going a turn sooner. But I'm fine with what I did. We need damage, or we need to either make them use their cycling to tap it down on defense. That's the thing. They're just gonna tap it here. Well, we are in the 4-1 bracket here, so or we're 3-1? Are we 3-1 or 4-1? We're 3-1. Well, 3-1 still looks potentially rough. Here we can Parcel Beast onto the Glimmerbell and Mecha, and we can yeah, we should tap for mana now, or they'll take it from us. And let's mutate onto a bell. I can't attack with the Wag because I want to play Mecha and get the counter going. We can just untap that, although we can't untap it and reparcel. But we can untap on defense. I guess if they want, like, what are they? This is you know, I did a little segment with Marshall yesterday where I was saying basically, don't do this. Like, why activate the reflection here? You don't need it to block anything we're doing. This can't attack. This can't pump. And if we happen to be able to, like, do something sorcery speed, you're putting it at risk for no reason. But let's see what goes. Yeah, maybe we untap. I don't know about hit for... How do we hit for 5? I don't... But, we have 2 mana. I don't know what y'all are, like, how do we... What do we have 2 mana. We can't do any of this. And all that floating mana was not in colors we could use. I mean, not cycling deck. What are you gonna do? We're probably gonna lose this one too, in a much less dramatic fashion than the last game we won. You know. So, hey, maybe they're out of cycling. Counter right now is Vigilance on Godzilla. Ooh, no pauses. They might legit be out of cycling, everybody. They must be, or they would have killed us, right? So we have a Vigilant 4/4. That... And then we got to leave stuff back besides that, right? So that we don't... Although, man, with the Tacticians, like, we just lose... Yeah, we gotta attack, right? Heck, I almost want to send the Brushwag. Like, what can we do here besides just attack as hard as we can? We can't, and if they do find cycling, we lose. So let's pretend they don't find cycling. And if they don't find cycling, they can hit us back for 6, and that's not enough. So yeah, let's send it all. I've talked myself into it. We can't play, like... Plan A, crazily enough, is that the cycling deck is out of cycling, which is about the worst plan in the format, but it's plan A right now, because they're showing us we don't have it. They don't currently have it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 allows 1 pump. And... They didn't have cycling! They were out of cycling! This is the best day ever! was out of cycling. Hey, everybody, the cycling deck ran out of cycling. And we won. Yeah, I gotta go out. I gotta go. I gotta do everything involving luck that one can do. See ya. I mean, we don't know the ratios in their deck. They may have gotten wildly unlucky. We say too many payoffs. It could just be they drew the wrong stuff. Suck it, cycling deck! Still can't get Cardboard Live working. That's about the only thing not going here. Oh, I'm going to use up all my luck in this one, and then y'all are going to 07 me in the gauntlet. Wow, Mike, I don't know how you've pulled that off. There you go, Mike. Well played, sir, well played. Oh, look! It's a cycling deck. Well, we know that we can't lose against those, so that's all right. We get to attack with the Wag. We'd happily trade Wag for a Rescuer here. They play me only. They can play. I don't control people's time when they're not battling me on stream. I imagine that the participants in the gauntlet battle each other in the background while I'm playing. That's what I would do if I were. First 2 weeks, I didn't see the cycling deck until much later. I don't know if anybody else found it early. We just gust the Rescuer. Let's set him back with a Rescuer gust, I think. Although, Great Horn is pretty good. Bouncing, the benefit of bouncing here is that they have to recast the Rescuer and cycle. They spend their whole turn. But yeah, ramping to 5/5 is a good point. All right, we'll do it. And yeah, let's go in the air. And continue to offer Wag for Rescuer. I suppose I could have kept Wag back to threaten the Rescuer on blocks, but I'm trying to be aggro. Probably not right, though, to trade 1 for 3. They were never going to block. Yeah, Mike's right. I gave up a 2-point swing there unnecessarily. Hasty. All right, well, now it's going to be tough to win. When you can make this come alive and kill my best thing and you're stuck on 3, that's pretty good. But we got Gigantha. Maybe we can come back here. That was just, yeah, that was a tough hit. But I'm gonna keep the Wag back because if they take care of the Wellspring, I do want Brush Wag to threaten that Rescuer. They could have double strike or whatnot, but I would be thrilled to trade our free card for their reflection here. Yeah, we're trading for the reflection or a trick, but we gotta try. I guess I can wait on the Farfinder or on the land until we figure out what we're doing for the turn. We can play Glimmerbell and Gust token. Definitely let's play a Bell, yeah. Could bounce two things here. I'm gonna Gust. Do you want to Gust tokens, or you just want to set them back on casting this thing? I think we set them back on casting. I'm gonna set them back on casting, and we can also get one of the tokens with the other one. Just gonna keep playing stuff. Flooding out a bit. Flooding out a bit. Maybe we can get there with 7/7 Brushwags or something. I don't mind that. I mean, we didn't have anything to mutate onto it right now. Our life total is getting a little uncomfortably low. Now we can send in Wag because we have 2 backup plays. And 1, 2, only 3 mana. So if we pump, we only get the Farfinder. I'm okay with that. Let's do pump and play Farfinder. Are we mostly dead or just dead? Let's see. Now we have do have double pump on the Wag, but probably have to go mutate onto the Farfinder. No, I guess we need to go wide. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I guess no. Like, I want to go wide though, Mike. Is it? Can we even do that, or do we need to just go Great Horn, Wag? We can't really beat Tactician. And the problem with going wide here is if we hard cast. Wait, we've already played our lands. We got 8 land. We hard cast the Great Horn, and then in order to have another creature, we need to yeah. It's Mike is right. The wideness is the same. The wideness is the same. Because now we're still three creatures wide, but this time we're 3 creatures wide with a pump. Or if we're 4 creatures wide, we can't pump. I'd rather be 3 creatures wide with a pump. It's the bottom line. Yeah, I liked that chump. That's what the chump was about. They were just being safe with the flare. All right, well, we didn't annihilate. We managed to squeak past one good-looking cycling deck, but not here. Wizards, you screwed up. This format would be pretty cool if you didn't have a cycling deck stepping in every once in a while to say, hey, look, I'm stupid. Uh-oh, don't clip that. He said, guaranteeing a clip. Third account to platinum. Nice. If you're getting 3 accounts to platinum, or is 3 accounts too many? Do you have all the play you want on 2, or do you find yourself needing 3 to be able to play for gold rewards at all times? Yeah, hey Vandy, I like flare targeting creatures only and reducing its. You can even reduce its cost at that point, make it a 3 mana play. They may have wanted the Zenith Flare cycling deck in Constructed. It's possible that was part of their plan for the environment, plan for the meta. So we're gonna keep this. We need a land, but if we can get a land, we get links into parrots. We can find. I love a Glimmer Bell. Got the parrot. Let's get a bell. I think I played in the. There was some event for 500 gold, or maybe 500 gems. Something. I can't remember where that came from, but I love the illustrated comic book style on this, so I went for it. Seriously? I think this is the overpoweredness of the cycling deck is one of the bigger limited mistakes they've made in a long time, which says great things about the state of limited in general. I mean, people have their complaints about any given set or format or whatever, but I have found by and large the limited Magic experience of the last several years has been pretty darn good. All right, cool. Found our 3rd land. That's pretty important. We're going to Farfinder to make sure we get our 4th and get red so we can Prophecy and Parrot. That's the thing. Like, it's almost like nothing really stands out, but nothing really disappoints me. Boy. May have to gust that. We are getting wrecked here, folks. How is this happening? Like, is this turn 3? Crap. I don't know what you're supposed to do when you're getting knocked down to 10 on turn 3 here. I'll play this out. I guess we can't even, if we had a 2-drop, I guess we freeze the Piercer and then we have some action. Let's freeze the Piercer. Or not action, we have some time. Yep, and then we have a block on the Mentor. Next turn, we could links the Piercer again and Prophecy the Mentor. Or we can just get Gigantha out and try and do a lot more the turn after, but I think we need to continue to contain the Piercer. All right, they're going all in. If we can just stabilize and turn the corner here, I have some hope. And let's see. Can't play the Cliffs if we want to Frost Links and Prophecy, which I believe we do, so I'm going to just do that play.
All right, everyone, chill.
And let's Prophecy now. Do we want to get rid of the Cliffs? Probably. We have all our mana, so we don't need this. I wouldn't mind the life, but I'd rather have extra action. Yeah, and we're definitely...
Your friend here is only mostly dead.
Definitely on mostly dead here. What about parcel onto the Finder? And then see about Mecha Godzilla. You like Gust, huh? Yeah, we could Gust and set him back again. It's true we're out of action to stop this thing. And there can definitely be haste in red-black, but I'm gonna get aggro. We at least have the Parcel Beast with Vidge. Yeah, 4-2 could flash in. They go right back for the, yeah, alright. Well, we can Bell Parrot, potentially. What's this on? This is on Finder. Well, Gigantha trades, so I think we just play Gigantha, and... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get 7, so we can go Gigantha Bell or Gigantha Parcel Beast activate. I guess Gigantha land, hold up, Parcel Beast activate. Come on, let's hold. 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 Oh, Oppo's in the tank about something. Hopefully it's because they don't know what to do now and not they have so many awesome plays they're not sure which one is correct. Good call from Mike. Mike says, get the mecha out, and if it can get Death Touch, parrot that, and then it's mowing them down. Whisper Squad, go wide. Let's see if they want to attack into Gigantha here. That's true. Parrot's going to be good against squads. Kind of want to go Bell. If Mechagodzilla doesn't produce the Death Touch we're hoping for, I kind of like Bell set up for Porca Parrot the turn after. And then you get like 3 pings. Is Oppo there? Yeah, it could be connection issues. Sorry, Oppo. Let's Bell. Well, okay, I got excited about the Gust. But I still think we kind of do it all. We'll do Mecha, Bell, and Gust, and then decide on Porky Parrot next turn. Mecha Bell, Gust, and still activate Beast. Death Touch, Death Touch. Yeah! Nice. I guess we know where we're throwing the parrot. I know this is, well, not everything. We do have 2 losses and got pretty slaughtered in them, but had some great games and some good luck. Just using it all up before the gauntlet. Harbinger of hair loss. Yeah, I kind of just want hexproof, protect our engine. And there you go. Ah, well. The dream is dead. But man, they had to use a rock slide on our rare instead of going for a Gigantha or our Parcel Beast. Yeah, we're still good. Porcuparadon Glimmerbell is going to be fine. Really got too much green. Want an island if we're going to find a land. Hey, found the island for that. I like Paradon Bell, Obv. And yeah, let's pick them off. And we could Great Horn, but I like save Great Horn and swing out and have untap. Well, let's untap, swing out, and have Beast activation. Yeah, we can ping for 2, get ping for 2, but we can do that next turn when we're back in business with the untapping. Feeling pretty good about this one. Okay, cool, Rob. I only see about... I see, if you say things in 2 chunks, I may have only seen the first chunk. None of this matters unless they find specifically Heartless whatever to kill the parrot. And even then, I don't think it matters. Then we still win. Fun deck. Way more fun than a stupid cycling deck. And we made it to 5 wins. Gotta love the 5-win line. And yeah, sure, I'll save it. We can play this one later. Got Glimmerbell on 2. Now we got Fertilid on 3. We got Charge in our opener, which is where I want to see it. Another Nipper. Ooh, Parrot. Hello, Parrot. They might cycle something, but they are not a cycling deck. Could play the Cliffs, and yeah, actually, I like Cliffs, Gust, and then next turn we get the Parrot going. Yeah, it could be this is ultimatum-y start. We have Brushwag, Porcuparrot, and yeah, I think that's worth. Let's just do that. I think it's creature only, right? Maybe. Oh no, you're right. I'm wrong. I didn't read my card. Interesting. I still like getting rid of their onboard presence that's a creature over the crystal, but I didn't think about it. I should have. And yeah, actually, people talking about this being instant versus sorcery, it would not be overpowered if it were creature only at instant, but it would be pretty powerful if it was any permanent at instant. In this situation, though, I think we send in both creatures, threaten the pump, and then just Gigantha. A little worried about the ultimatum. What's the Obzon ultimatum? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, they could be one turn away from it, so not sure what it is, but a little worried about it. Reanimate, and they've got, so they don't have much, so that's all right. So like we're not worried about the ultimatum right now is the bottom line. Good. I'm going Jaggy here. Get our 5/5 out, really start to threaten some damage, and then we have a lot of stuff going on behind. Yeah, we can bounce it. We can freeze it and then bounce it. What about freeze, then bounce? And what can we kill? Can't kill anything with this. But we can go Fertilid. Freeze. Missed the bounce first. I like this. This is fine. I like this. I don't do it every time for non-Chillbringers, but just for you, Jinx, here you go.
All right, everyone, chill.
Yes, we are going to bounce this. I'm just freezing it first, that's all. Not now. And if they want to sack it to gain, that's okay by me too. All right. We want our Porky Parrot, and then we bounce. Ooh, that's cool too. But we got to decide whether we want a Mega Parrot or just a regular old Great Horn. Oh, it's the bell. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna straight attack, and then we'll keep a couple pings at the ready. Well, we're gonna start by attacking. And if we do this, we lose charge being good. But they're down to Godzilla. Well, they'll cycle Godzilla, but like 2 cards, really. So I'm gonna play the land. I'm going to do the mutate, and then we have untap, deal 2. Mike says wait a turn. Too late now, buddy. You don't think they cycle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they don't cycle. They're 1 land away from hardcast. Yeah, blue for pings is absolutely correct. And maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. We get 5. We untap, we win. Oh no, we only have wait, let's we don't necessarily win, but I think within 2 turns we can. So we attack for 3. That's 6, and then we untap and win. So we did it. We did get it. Yeah. Nice. We made it to 6 wins. Now I don't care what even happens in the final game. Hopefully we get to 7, but 6 wins is awesome. Yeah, Porky Parrot has been amazing. But really having 3 Glimmer Bells and 3 things that abuse Glimmer Bell untap has been really the effective thing here. No red yet, but we got our Bell package. So we're keeping. And we have a decent curve out here with Wag into Bell into Mentor on probably Wag. Yeah, obviously Wag. We don't want to double fly. Mr. Flight, I will be taking the role of Mr. Flight here. We could hold off on Mentor to get Porky Parrot next turn, but I still think I like Mentor, actually. This is okay. We do get to, if this lives and we get to a long game, we will pump this eventually. So it's early removal, but if we get long, we can do something about that. Can't gust our own thing, unfortunately. But we can gust that dolphin for cheap, and I'm going to do that here. Oh yeah, they could have timed it so that the Wag didn't fly, right? Oh, sorry, we want this. Nice job, True. I'll try to join you with 7. We could get our parrot going, but with 5 here, I kind of like just Gigantha. Yeah, it'd be funny if I hit with the brush wag and they gained a life. Ah! Oh no! Oppo never bounces what we want them to, Mike. Well, now I kind of like Parrot, maybe? Because we can... So if we Parrot, boom, 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 we only get 1 untap. That doesn't really do anything. Yeah, we could mutate and grow the team. That does something. Yeah, I like that. The fact that we can mentor makes me want to do that. I like it. Mentor's 3. Trying to decide if we want to grow or keep the untap. So we do have, you know, this is a bell. We could keep a ping at the ready. Doesn't look like it's going to be that useful though. So let's attack and grow. Oh, I meant to grow. Sorry. Well, let's see what that just a miss. I just kind of twitched my finger and clicked through there. Accidental double click. And this is, you know what I've said about the shark, like, you can just get a chain going on the shark that really wrecks you. But this isn't the worst. Oh yeah, I should have untapped and pinged, but I can, I wanted still the mentor to start working on the wag. It's not, that's not a punt, East. This is intentional. I'm trying to grow the wag. Oh, well, that punt's hours old. Pretty sure hours, yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 mana. We have 2 mutates now, so I like Gigantha Bell and then set up some sickness next turn. That is, if we can survive another Shore Shark mutation here. I guess I won't be cute and attack with that for no reason. Hey, Singularity, welcome! Glad to have you here. How have you been catching me otherwise? Obviously on YouTube. Did you find me through LR or did you find me through randomness on YouTube or whatever? Always curious to hear how someone finds my stream. Quite the move given that they know we have a Porcuparrot. I guess they're going to make it bigger? Yeah. But we still can get their perfect pet pretty easily, and I'm just glad they didn't mutate again. Thank you for gifting that sub. So kind of you, Razor. 21 gift subs from Razor, closing in on, well, keeping Mama in view. All right, let's kill this thing now. And we could kill it with Glimmerbell untapped, but actually we can just do, we get it all here. We get it all, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna do Great Horn too. It doesn't actually do, like, maybe we even do this. And we can just, we kill the Oricorn now. I like killing the Oricorn. Get that shark dead so we don't have the possibility of it wrecking our stuff again. Parrot art is better. You're right. I should have put the parrot under, or the whatever. I should have put the parrot art on top. That's a, you can punt me for that. Clear punt. Cereal? GG Oppo. Exacxes? Exacxes for Oppo. Ouch. Oh, not Exacxes. They got one extra. Well, we lost to a top-decked... Well, not necessarily top-decked. Maybe they had it in their hand. Again, though, I'm thrilled with 6-3. That was awesome. This is a fun deck. Many great games, including that one. That was a good game. It was a little quick, but a little back and forth there was good. Maybe I was supposed to stay back. I mean, is there an argument there for, like, if we had not done the pinging, could we have survived there? I was trying to ping while shields were down, but maybe if we had waited until their turn, we could have realized that we needed to actually block with our parrot and then kill the Oricorn. But yeah, felt like we were pretty safe, right, Mike? But we could have said, you know, if we came up with that specific rare, we could have said, well, do we want to play around that rare? But anyway, yeah, I think we did the right play, even though there was an alternative play that turns out it would have worked. In the abstract, I think we made the right play. Oh, did I miss a block? Maybe that would have helped too. Anyway, I'm really thrilled with that result. That was a lot of fun. We get to open some packs here too because we hit the old 10x. I haven't really been tracking how we're doing on collection. Maybe I'll figure that out this weekend and give you an update on Monday. Oh yeah, so darn it. So we could have won, missed a block and could have won. Oops.